more street tears! Daredevil? Black Widow? Where are you? I'm not satisfied. Not yet. I'll find you. Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets is great. Nah.
The action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. At one point this week, I had a lot of downtime at work, and I just finished shitting on company time, so I decided to scroll for a little bit and check out what was happening on Twitter.com. Oh no, the death battle dropped. Miles Morales versus fucking Deku. On the real, I love death battles. Ever since I was a kid, I always wondered how fights between my favorite characters would go. Goku versus Superman, Sonic versus the Flash, Joker versus Ronald McDonald, my sexuality versus my dad leaving. I used to argue about this for the love of the game. My fondest memory is having a 3-day-long argument with my homeboy about whether Vegito or Gogeta would win. That stupid-ass, ugly-ass, dumb-ass, bum-ass, stupid-ass nigga said...
Who y'all picking? Who y'all picking, chat? Are y'all Vegito or Gogeta heads, bro? If Maz are in here, make a poll, bro. Me personally, I'm a Vegito head, man. I'm sorry, bro. Gogeta, one thing I hated about people who push the Gogeta agendas, bro, they're like, oh, Gogeta was serious and always finished the job. Gogeta's in a movie. Gogeta has to finish the job. That's how movies work. Like, that's why he did it. And Vegito had reasons to not. I'm picking Vegito all day, personally. Gogeta, even if you think Gogeta's better, that's fine. But I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the most sorriest aura merchant of all time, bro. He sucks. I hate it. Even when I was younger, I hated him in the show, bro. He was so lame in GT. He is so carried by the games. It's not even close. I like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta now because the games made that nigga Aura Man, bro. They gave him the most illustrious aura in every game he appears in. Watch the show version, though. That nigga's garbage. On everything, that nigga's garbage. He's so sorry, bro. And I don't think Blue Gogeta and Super Saiyan Gogeta can't save how sorry Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is. And Vegito does not have not even one moment as bad as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I'm sorry.
Vegito, and I obviously went with Goat Jita. This stuff doesn't matter
Mid-Jita,
but it's fun
Mid-Jita anyway
to talk about. Also, I was right. Death Battle imagines these fights in bombastic sequences that I sure as shit won't animate myself, with hard-hitting facts found off the first paragraph of unrelated characters' wiki pages. They also tend to lose the plot sometimes. You'll notice that some of these matchups are not fucking fair. Do you not understand how much it physically hurt seeing Goku lose to that fucking Boy Scout twice? I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but look at this. Why did Sonic lose to fucking Mario? Why did Shadow even fight Ryuko? Dr. Doom versus Lex?
Did Shadow lose to Ryuko? That doesn't... In my head, I think Shadow would wipe the floor with her. Shadow put belt. I was about to say. I think there's no way he lost that. Nah. Shadow beat her? Okay. But yeah, Sonic should not... There is no reality where Mario's beating Sonic. I'm sorry. You could call me a Sega meat bouncer all you want. No, he's not losing this fight. I'm so sorry. Nah, bro.
To fucking Mario. Why did Shadow even fight Ryuko? Dr. Doom versus Lex?
Yeah, this is insane. That is the freest Dr. Doom win of all time. Why was that even a fight, bro?
Yeah, okay. Dante versus Bayonetta was awesome. Yang versus Tifa was sick.
That was tough.
Deadpool versus Deathstroke was fun. Why did Bardock lose to fucking J.K. Simmons? You also gotta account for the fact that what you accept...
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I remember niggas was mad about that fight. In my head, maybe because I don't count Dragon Ball Super. That might be why. In my head, bro, I don't think Omni-Man beating Bardock is a terrible take. I genuinely do not. Now, one thing to take about me, I don't, when I think about Dragon Ball, I really rarely think about anything besides original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So when you tell me Bardock, I'm thinking the Dragon Ball Special Bardock. Bardock is special in that he's special in that special because he is weak. He is a low-class warrior. He is a speck of nothing who tried to go up against Frieza. He had no power to do that. Yeah, he beat Frieza soldiers on that one planet. The Doria one-shot that nigga. Yeah, he fought a bunch of Frieza soldiers on the way to Frieza. He would have got boomed on sight. He was nothing, bro. Bardock was not strong at all. So you saying that Omni-Man could beat him in a fight, if I'm thinking of that Bardock, the Bardock that I really consider, I think Omni-Man would wipe him with ease, bro. But when you count the freaking BS special where he gets Super Saiyan, he got Super Saiyan 3 in the games, yeah, it's not close. But, like, I think the actual original Bardock that they made, Omni-Man's wiping the floor with. That was the point of the character. He's a low-class warrior, bro. He's a low-class warrior. You know what I'm saying? It's all the additions they brought up on top that makes Bardock as cracked as he is. But I don't know. Me personally, I don't think Omni-Man winning that is not absurd, in my opinion. Like, when I hear that, like, that's not... I feel like he should. But, you know, Dragon Ball Super just makes fan service and gives forms to every character ever. So Bardock, for some reason, has, like, 10 forms when he should really never have that. He should be in the grave right now. But, hey...
on who you like more in these fights, and whether or not they hate anime that week. Unless it's Doom Guy versus Master Chief, chances are you aren't going to find love for your neighbor. Just search up Death Battle Debunked and you'll find at least 2 counter videos for each death battle. How
Literally.
does anyone have this much time? Which brings us back here. Who on that team
I'm saying, though, there is niggas, I'm gonna let the video play, but I swear there's Death Battle hate watchers, bro. Legitimately, every single battle, there's a debunk within the hour. Within the hour, I swear to you, there is people who are just camping death battles to prove them wrong. They don't even like death battle, bro. They don't even like it. Death battle be pissing me off with some of their outcomes, bro, but dude, I don't care that much. That is just absurd. Half of them niggas are just hate watching to make a video or make a tweet about it. Like, when my character lose, I'm like, damn, F y'all niggas, but I move on to the next. Y'all legitimately watch to get mad every time, bro. It's crazy, bro.
This gotta be racist.
There's hate watchers for everything now, but Death Battle is absurd. I forgot what Death Battle it was. I think it was Hulk and Godzilla. We watched it on stream. I looked it up. It was like an hour after. I wasn't late that day. An hour after. There was already a debunked when I was looking it out. It was not even 2 hours out. There was already a debunked. There was somebody who probably made a debunked video for either Hulk winning or Godzilla. And they released whichever one, whoever, depending on who won. Didn't even know the outcome yet. Made 2 videos, just posted one. I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas are too fast for what they do.
Have you seen what Deku can do? All Might couldn't even fathom this shit. He wasn't doing this in his prime. Look! He's digging at him! He feels it in his stomach! And Mama's Morales, you know that's my nigga, but no fucking taser is taking down a hydrogen bomb. This had to have been curated
Literally.
for the most negative outcome possible. But the results are a mere tiffle compared to what came after. Slander, agendas, power scaling. These were the ingredients used to create the perfect. This is where we reach the Deku Paradox. For those of you who don't know, the Deku Paradox is some shit I made up, which is a phenomenon where no matter what the outcome is, they will be slandered regardless. I believe this is due to 2 things. First, the nature of shonen fans. There is no world where you want to see your favorite character lose any fight, canon or not. Whenever someone dares to bring your GOAT into the conversation, you have a mission. No, a sworn duty to defend them to your last breath
at all
and
costs.
rage bait the fuck out of your opposition. And the second reason is the My Hero fandom has a reputation for being, you know, kissing me so suddenly. I didn't take you for a horny little slut, but I guess that's just as fine since you're my horny.
Why is there so many audios of this, bro? I swear I was watching a video the other day. It was something My Hero related. I think it was Bucket Hat Splash. I don't know if it was Bucket Hat Splash, but it was somebody, bro. It was like Deku. He was like, Kachan, if you keep going like this, I'm gonna like. Why is there so many voice actors of these niggas being mad zesty, bro? Come on, bro. Nah, it's crazy, bro. Niggas is weird.
This is why this guy writes the
Oh
story
my gosh.
and you don't. There's such an intrinsic pull people have to shonen and projecting onto it, whether you want your favorite character to win or kiss a girl. And it sucks to see because Deku is legitimately a good character and a great embodiment of what it means to be a hero. You know, until you can be a hero, even without powers. The man told the hopeful poor boy who was about to get powers in like a really expensive cool fucking mech suit. And I believe hatred towards him is
facts.
some of the most generational hating I'll ever see in this lifetime.
Do you think My Hero would have been better if Deku had no powers? Genuinely, like that clip kind of brought something in. I'm pausing so much. I'm so sorry, but do y'all genuinely think My Hero would have been a better story had Deku had no powers? In my opinion, it might have been more creative. I don't know about better, but something to think about.
Deku won the death battle, overwhelmingly so. The floodgates opened, and the Slander pieces rolled out like nobody's business. Deku had just beaten a street tier. All of a sudden, that was all he amounted to. A bully that gets bullied. Oh, if you don't already know, there are power scaling tiers that define what any given character can handle. Street tier means being able to level a small street. City tier can destroy a city. Continental can destroy a continent, planetary, galaxy, universal, you get it. Power scaling is so fucking ridiculous. Some of the most sweaty, unemployed young adults you can think of dedicate their lives to come up
literally,
with
bro.
For what? For what? These niggas aren't real. Yeah, he solo clears deck diffs yours because he scales to outer dimensional, outer versal, multi-omniversal to the 5th power. What? The fuck am I saying? No diff, low diff, mid diff, high diff, clears, fave, solos. I feel like I've been sentenced to a lifetime of strokes. I wouldn't say that I dislike power scaling, but when I read these stories, it's more so to get a grasp of what the author's vision was and what message.
Not real life. Nah,
the
thing is, to me, power scaling is mad fun though. Like if you were in like those middle school table conversations when you were younger, bro, watching Naruto the day before school, then coming to school and arguing with your friends about it. Dude, I remembered at them lunch tables, I was arguing for my life that if Mike Guy was at Konoha, he would have handled pain by himself. I remember that. I was in them lunch tables fighting for my life. I think power scaling like that is mad fun. I like doing it for fun with friends, where like you're just using what you know about the series. Like RDC does it in a fantastic way. Once you start doing it with the math people, you can't like your answer kind of just ends, because like you could entertain Kid Goku and Kid Naruto, and then you'll be like, oh well, Kid Goku actually ran faster than a AI machine, and the AI machine's able to track things at the speed of light. So if he's at the speed of light, then he cannot catch him, Kid Naruto. Like you use math, you automatically end the conversation, unless you math back, and then y'all start doing a math war. That's when it gets kind of boring to me. Like, I leave the math to people like Death Battle. I like watching it and like seeing y'all do the research. But if I'm doing the power scaling myself, I tend to stay away. Personally, I really tend to stay away. And when you start doing the math stuff, they start doing the thing where I complain about this all the time, so I'm going to keep it brief, where they might take like a gag manga panel and they actually scale it as a legitimate feat. Like when Goku breaks the manga panel, he's apparently a fourth dimensional character or something like that. When Goku sends someone to the moon, that's part of his scaling. When Saitama does all of his gag stuff, that's part of his scaling. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But
worlds they wanted to show me. But that shit's boring. Check out my goat's feet. It's immense insanity. Every once in a while, these guys break through and end up being pretty fucking funny. Bring me more street tiers! Daredevil! Black Widow! Where are you? I'm not satisfied. Not yet. I'll find you. Wonder Pets. What's another point to your life?
Yo, Wonder Pets is great. Nah! Niggas doing this slander on Wonder Pets is absurd feats, bro. Wonder Pets, my nigga. Oh man, yeah, y'all niggas, y'all the slander y'all be giving is crazy works, bro.
Next time
oh my gosh,
is going to be on a silver platter. Minnie Mouse, guys, back up! I'm gonna go 1000%. This is Stiltman after all. I'm the problem you can't solve in Umi City. We're ending this now, Big Wheel. 1 million.
Nah, yo, y'all jokes, bro. Nah, y'all jokes. Nah, this is what y'all was doing to Deku. Nah, y'all jokes. Yo, free my goat, bro. Nah, yo, Deku is like, if I was to compare Deku to anything, bro, y'all know that NBA player that's really good, but he's in the most trash franchise. Deku's such a great character. He's in like a lottery team. And everyone sees MHA as a lottery team. So Deku's my GOAT, but he will get fried by anybody because he's in a lottery team, bro. He's in a lottery team. Deku in any other series would be loved, but he's in My Hero. He's in My Hero. Everyone's gonna think he's trash. It's actually sad. Like Lauri Markkinen. No one thinks Lauri Markkinen is trash, though. I need somebody else. Who's another example? Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce, he was on the garbage Celtics scene for like 80% of his career, and then he got 2 really good niggas, got a ring. I'd say Paul Pierce, because Paul Pierce is really good. Nobody actually respects the nigga though. Nobody actually respects Paul Pierce. That's what you are, bro. That's what he is, bro.
Lend me some strength, All Might. This is Jeff the Land Shark we're up against.
Nah, this is insane slander, bro. This is absurd slander.
The 13th, but I can do without another Nightmare on Elm Street. Come outside. I swear we won't jump you. Midoriya walks out of the house, not scared, but smiling. For they all made a fatal mistake. They were on his streets. Street tier. It's over, Gihan! Plus
No
Ultra!
way. Bro, and it keeps going.
I'm not done!
And it keeps going.
Finally found you, Sporticus. Okay, you are not beating Word Girl or Sporticus. Post Apple Sporticus will leave you retired. I'm pretty sure even the Paw Patrol will unironically do something about Deku. They stopped an entire fucking meteor one time, and the internet is
what?
Do something about Deku. They stopped an entire fucking.
Yo, Paw Patrol got it like that? Oh, damn. Nah, bro. They got scaling on lock.
One time, and the
they got scaling.
Constantly transforming. In just a day, Deku went from being a guy who only fights street tiers to someone who's power allows him to beat anyone so long as they're on a street.
That's so crazy, bro. That is slander. That is slander I've never heard in my life. That is such insane slander, bro. That is slander I never thought I'd ever see in my life, bro.
To this guy, because I've seen him so much in Agenda Piece. He's from Kengan Ashura and a fucking smoke demon. I don't want to ever run into this guy. It's a guilty pleasure, but I love agendas. It's basically the idea of going so far to slander another series or even another character in a series you enjoy just to prove that someone else is better. Lend me some hockey, Odin. This is Space Lucci we're up against. That boy Zoro can cut magma now, huh? I better keep my ass in this office. Them what?
Yo, I love that. This image. This is the greatest image of all time. This is the greatest image of all time. Whoever made this, the first person to make this an agenda piece, you are the funniest person on earth. Dude, love this one.
I'm finished. If I leave this desk, I'm fucking finished. I like to think this exploded during JJK's run, especially during the Fraud Kuna era. Do you not understand how much damage this one image has done to the integrity of Megumi's character? Meet Potential Man. Agenda piece is so fucking funny.
Potential Man, I think. What y'all think is the greatest slander piece ever made? Like the greatest piece of slander. I think Potential Man might be the biggest. I've seen Potential Man all over. Potential Man might be one. Potential Man might be the best one ever made. That might be best all time. I really like that was that Aokiji that's standing in the desk. That one right there. I really love that one. There's a recent one that's been going viral now. It's of Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant got his foot on the line, went into overtime. He didn't score, bro. He didn't put up no buckets. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That Kevin Durant sound. Oh, my gosh, bro. All right, let's lock in, chat. Can I finish this? Oh, my God. Oh, my. Bro, if I can't find this. Kevin Durant. Not legendary. This one might go on a run.
That's what legendary players do. Kobe Bryant broke his fucking hand, and he did that. That's what legendary.
That's not the actual sound. Where's the sound that they're using?
That's what legendary players do. Kobe Bryant broke his fucking hand, and he did that. That's what legendary players do. LeBron, legendary, 3-1 comeback, came back. Kevin Durant
got his foot on the line, went into overtime. He didn't score, bro.
He didn't put
Dude, and he gets so mad. It's so funny, bro. I have to always say, keep Olajuwon.
That's who we can buy points. Larry Bird, legendary. Larry Bird, legendary. He's our
legendary.
Hakeem Olajuwon is more legendary than Kevin Durant. That's what we talking about right now. Stop talking about Hakeem like he's this guy. He's not that
Man,
guy.
I love KD though, bro. Dude, if his toe was just a little bit behind the line, we'd be talking about this nigga so different. Oh my gosh, bro. Actually, hurts my soul. He was MVP 2021, man. Dude, cannot pay me to hate KD, bro. And I used to be a big KD hater, bro. Anyways, most slander nowadays are related to basketball and not facts. Basketball got some great slander too. He probably doesn't talk about it here. Yo, basketball, I might make a video similar to this because it's got good views too. I might make a video similar to this. Yeah, I know he made a sequel. I saw this on my page. It was a sequel video that made me want to talk about it. Yeah, this one right here, the slander never ends. I might make my own variation of this video because basketball got so much slander that like is low key so top tier, bro. The Halaban, most of basketballs, to be fair though, they're just gonna call you Hitler or they're gonna call you a terrorist. But basketball got some really good ones though. Basketball got some really good ones. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but they got some good ones though. I gotta like do research on it though. But basketball got some good slander. Keep going though.
Look at this! It becomes even more beautiful when there's overlap. When the memes from one series is taken to another. Literally yesterday, from the day I'm writing this tweet was sent out to the world, which was in turn responded to by something called a barb. What I've gathered from one Google search is that a barb is someone that'll go to war. They'll die for their cause. Kind of like Stans, but instead of annoying white kids, it's annoying white adults. In this case, it was
But Barbs is for Nicki Minaj, my twin. Barbs are for Nicki Minaj. I don't know why how did Barbs get gentrified, bro? Barbs is for Nicki Minaj.
Gray. Oh,
that's her fan base.
Lord, everyone started jumping. He's a freaking baby. What's going on? Woo-hoo gaga. That boy Franklin is 4 years old now. I better keep my ass in the TVA, or I'm finished. Lend me some power, Phoenix Force. This is 1-month-old Franklin we're up against. I'm not even an avid comic book reader.
Dude.
I had to go to an external. I had to ask my friend. I had to go to an external source just to figure out what the fuck was happening. But it wasn't any less hilarious regardless. The Jean Grey account won the ratio but lost the war. What can this kid do? The worst part is a lot of the fun is kind of just one-sided. Jean Grey fans, Wanda fans, fight back, bro. What are you doing? You're down like 10-0.
On
Slander
God.
is meant to be met with more slander. Just because you don't understand what's happening doesn't mean you need to call the misogyny card. My culture is not your costume. Though that basically would amount to two grown-ass women.
Nah, me, bro. You're supposed to slander back. You're supposed to slander back. That's the joke. You're not supposed to get mad. You're supposed to slander back. You're supposed to slander back.
Which is pretty fucking funny. And then I had to clock out when Street Deku got involved. Franklin just makes another universe where no streets exist and Street Deku loses. What was the point of this video, man? I don't fucking know. But it was still fun to witness, and I like to hold the optimism that not everyone involved with these arguments are Neanderthals. I like to think that it's just a bunch of people who are in on an inside joke. Besides,
right.
At the end of the day, Goku Soul is all a fiction. You're just wrong otherwise. Okay, bye-bye!
Literally though. Hey, W video, shout out my boy Yoki, bro. This was mad funny, bro. I appreciate you, gang. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Try to 25K. Catch y'all on the next one.